now anyway. Be my luck. Alright. Okay. So, turn the volume way down, see if it would stop cutting out. Hopefully it will stop cutting out. Okay. Hi. So, based on, I mean, you're set with how to do it all still, even though you haven't been. So, yeah. Okay. Well, let me see where you're at, and then we'll make adjustments. What does she have the most struggle with? Often the rhythmic pressure front yields she struggles with, and we're gonna need that for the next thing. So why don't you go ahead and see if you can give me just 2 steps each direction, front yields. Now that's a lot of attitude. Good. Now, just watch her because she's showing you a lot of communication. So I would be real cautious to let her get her hind leg by you, just because that's been one of her go-to things. But she's given you so much attitude from the minute she thought she was going to have to do something. Oh, now you're her friend. So at least now you know how you can say, that's all I wanted, thank you, you know? Good? Scratcher? Good. Good. So, she's getting pissy for the idea of just getting pissy, honestly. She didn't, once she realized that's it, she was fine. So go ahead and see if you get one more. I don't know if Vivian's going to be a problem for you or not, but... So that was forward, yeah. Now, yep. Good. Now, that was a good one. Did you read what she did to you? The time before the good one?
No.
She gave you the horn?
Okay.
I don't know if you know... So especially because she uses it pretty well. So we want to make sure that we pay attention to that. So the 2 things that I would be leery of with her today, obviously, are she's got a little attitude and she's showing you her cards.
Okay.
So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. And really, instead of me instilling a fear to you about it, I would almost want to see you strengthen up about it and say, oh yeah, bring it. So this way she can say, oh, never mind, I was just kidding. Instead of, if you say, never mind, I was just kidding, she's going to go, yeah, okay, one for me, right? Okay, so let's do the other side. There's your attitude. Hi, Remy. So she showed you her horn, but she didn't do it. Good. So I am going to arm you with something really kind of strong.
Okay.
Is when so the first sign she tells you is she gives you a little rock of the head and the ears go back, okay? But they don't pin yet, but they go back kind of like that. And she gives you a little rock of the head and it's subtle.
Okay.
Then she tucks her chin in,
Okay.
and then she gets herself balled up. Those are going to be kind of the signs you want to look for when you know she's getting ready to be kind of a jerk.
Okay.
When she starts, let's say, we'll give her the rock of the head, the ears. When she tucks her chin and gets herself where she's getting ready to compact herself, make her back up in a strong way. Okay? Be like, hey, you don't act like that towards me. So we can stop her from adding another step. And then gradually we'll be able to even say hey when the other steps start to show. But I don't want to punish her having an opinion, but I want to punish when she starts to get to where she's going to act on her opinion.
Okay.
So as you, like when you ask her to back up, she's fine. As you start to approach her is when she's going to start to do this. So as soon as you get near her, the ears will kind of go back. She'll give you this little toss like this. And when she tucks her chin in, be like, get back.
Okay.
And then try again. And you have to always be where there's absolutely no grudge. You know, it's, all right, I'm glad that's over. Let's do this now. You know, and never ever.
Pet her on the plate or
No,
no?
no, because she didn't. You say, no, let's try this again.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I said don't be like that. Now let's try this again. But you don't have to have, you don't have to be all sweet and set her up and everything. Hi, Remy.
Back.
So there she's showing her. Yep.
Back.
Good. And when I say like have it as a strong backup, it's going to be like full arm, like you were trying to get a kink out of the hose at the house.
Okay.
Good. Good. She didn't, she started, but good, good. Yep, it wasn't worth punishing. Good. And she's got one ear on you. Did you see she kept one ear on you? It was like kind of that ear was good though. That was that was a listening ear.
Okay.
It's like to read all the ears. That one ear staying on you staying on you even now?
Yeah.
That's just to make sure.
Okay.
Like it's a leery ear, meaning it's like when they see, remember when we did the plastic bag thing? When she did that. So that's kind of the ear she's giving you, is she's leery of you, she's suspicious. But she's listening to you. So she didn't do anything that needed to be corrected that time. She started to go through it, but she didn't get far enough. Good. Nice, scratch her. Good, good. And she kind of kept a fairly pleasant face. Good. So that was about the scratch more than it was a horn. Yeah. Okay. So that's as close contact stuff I want to do with her, because she is in that when you come into my space, I'm going to start to stand up for myself mood. So what we'll do is, let me see what your circles look like. Let's do her farthest away circle. We've done walk, trot in both directions, or only the one direction? Okay. Okay, so we'll introduce the... Okay, so we'll do just walk, stop, make that its own thing. Let's see how she's doing there. Then we'll do walk, change direction. Well, first we'll walk, stop, change direction, walk, stop. And then if she's doing good, then we'll do walk, change direction, keep walking. And then we'll introduce the trot. I thought we introduced the trot. I guess I'm... Now raise the other hand out to your side for support. Do a fan. Oh, she freaked out. She offered it. So give her a little bump. Wrong answer is uncomfortable. Yep. Let's take more of a feel on her nose. Remy's going to push her for you. So take kind of a bump on her nose, sending her in the right direction. There you go. Yep. And leave her alone. Good. She just needed some time to process it. Go. Good. Nice. That was real nice. So she's trying to do that without an attitude. She's having a little bit of a hard time not having an attitude. So when she comes past me, she seems to show a little more attitude. But there you go. Good. Good. So go ahead and hind yield her. Give her a tiny bump on the nose to let her know something's going to happen. Excellent. Go up and give her a scratch. Good. Okay, we'll do the other direction. Yep. 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 Good. Bump on the nose. Tell her. Good. Good girl. So I didn't see. In fact, I would say this direction is this. This is her sour direction, actually, isn't it? Okay. So this direction, she offered a little attitude, but she worked herself out of. We'll wait till Remy leaves, and then just in case she gets herself excited. Yep, 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 yep. Good, good. And that's exactly what I would have done because you didn't release her from that. Hi. You're alright. You don't want me to touch you? Fine, you touch me then. We good? We good? Okay. Okay, so we'll do her good side for the trot. So the trot is gonna be it's 2 kisses. So 1 kiss means go, 2 kisses means trot. And when you do the 2 kisses, you're just gonna go. Sorry, that's kind of my fault. But it came from me and not you. And if you're ever riding in a busy arena, she should know the difference. So, yeah. Good girl. Good. So you're just gonna do it like kind of rapid, not rapid fire, but like little pause, kiss, kiss again, little pause, kiss, kiss again until she picks up the trot. Then you're gonna go quiet, and the rest of you goes quiet. So this way she knows for sure the right. You can hind yield her and keep her away from you. If you don't want me to pet you, then you need to move because you're in my way. Come here. Come over here. We'll hang out over here. I'll be your best friend. I'll be your best friend. And that develops a really good trust in your relationship because you gave her a chance. So let her establish this walk a little bit without the attitude because she gave you a little bit of an attitude there. She's starting to again. Good? Good. Nice. And the only time you're going to reestablish the kiss is if she stops or she asks you a question. And often if she asks you a question, you're going to try to just put your hand up first. So I would not ask for the trot there because you're going to end up having an attitude problem and an explosion there. So start looking for your most relaxed, most receptive point where she would be most likely to be responsive politely to your next of command. So definitely not that stretch there. She's kind of okay here. I would even say right there is perfect. So once she comes around again, you're going to raise your hand like you did when you originally asked her to leave. And then you're going to kiss twice. And then you're going to do all the same things that you would do when you originally asked her to leave. As far as you're going to put your hand out to your side as support. You're going to fan as support until she picks up that trot. Go ahead and fan it at her. Kind of take a step at her. So we want to give her a little sense of where she feels a little sense of urgency that she should be doing something else. So she definitely says we did not do this yet. And even if she takes one trotting stride, try to stop kissing so she gets the answer. I don't mind you doing that, but you're a little rough. Okay, so how about we hind yield her and I'll come in and I'll introduce it to her. You're not doing anything wrong. I'm going to turn the heat up, and if I do it and she goes to kick at me, I'll see it faster. Hi, sweetie. Hi. How are you? You did good. You did good. You did good. Yeah. Back. Back. So now one kiss would be to answer her question. So if she asks a question and goes to break, if I can offer her one kiss before she breaks, yep, you're right, keep going. If she fully breaks, then I would kiss twice. Like now. So see how she hesitated? If you give her one kiss, it encourages her. So now I'm going to tell her what a great job she did. What a good girl! Such a good girl, yeah. Hold on. That was kind of mean, huh? That better? Say, don't scratch my shedding face. The hair goes in my eyes. Okay. Good girl. I'll give her back. She's being so good, I'll leave her there. So, if you saw, what I did was I kept telling her to go. So I was, by still telling her to go means I'm telling you to do something different than what my neutral was saying. And then I was gradually getting to where I was getting in closer, and this rope was getting longer and longer. So I still had an opportunity to jump back if I needed to, but if I had to touch her, which I was trying to avoid, I would have been able to finally make contact. I was trying to avoid touching her because that could be where her trigger will be. All right, girls, come here. Come on. Come visit. Come visit. No, don't be mean to her. Come here, 20. Come here. Hi, girl. Come here. Come here. Come on. She caught my attention now, so good girl. Good. So once she passes the gate, go ahead and ask her for the trot. Just try to stay even with her shoulder. Good, leave her alone. Good. Yep. Stop. Good, leave her alone. Now, the only thing I'm going to say what looks like is happening is when you go to take your distance back from her on that line, I think she's feeling a draw. Because she seems to walk pretty quickly after.
Okay.
So see if you can maybe try to make that with less of a feel on her nose, maybe. I think she can feel that.
Oh, okay.
Good girl. She thought about being like, oh yeah? Good. So it's nice. She's asking you a lot of questions. Yep. As soon as she passes the gate, ask her to trot. Of course, Vivian decides she's coming in to be in the way. Oh, yeah, don't get her in trouble. You did a good job, Epona. Yep, go ahead and ask for the trot. Good, leave her alone. Good, good. Yep, and that was perfect because you saw her get distracted and you reminded her about you. Good. Here comes 120 now. Like, do with me. I want something to do. Good. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. She's like, I'm trying my hardest, and these big bullies are getting in my way, and they're going to misinterpret what I'm doing. So, I'll give you that to work on. The only thing I want you to, I'm going to sack her out with the bareback pad today, but the only thing I want you to do is just focus on trying to stay even with her shoulder. Traditional lunging, people chase the horse from behind, but that's our way to stop them. So you chase her from behind, you're actually going to keep. That's why when you see horses that are being lunged, they almost fishtail the whole time they're being lunged, just because you're chasing them but yielding them at the same time. If you stay even with her shoulder and put your energy as a driving energy, your body's still telling her keep going. Yep, because it's easy to do because you're trying to be like driving. Girl, she's like, what are you doing? So if you just kind of keep your focus on staying at her shoulder, and then just have your driving energy out here. And then if it were, like if say you had to let that line get longer and longer, if it were to tap her, it would likely tap her right here. Because if you tap her in the butt, two things will happen. She'll get really offended and decide she's going to, have an explosion, or she'll yield away. And then if she yields away and she thinks she did something wrong and she's mad at you, then she's going to come at you. So, want to avoid doing the charging from behind game. Yes. Want to try something new? You strike me as somebody who's not going to care anyway. So I'll take her from you only so if she does get wiggly. I got her. Good girl. You used to be a racehorse. You probably want nothing to do with tack. She's like, I gotta see it too. Don't tell her she's supposed to be scared. Yeah, I felt it come up. Like, wait a minute. If she says scared, then I should be scared. All right. Don't worry. They're lying to you. There's nothing to be afraid of. Good girl. Yeah. You're okay. I know. I'll go girl. I'll go girl. I'll go girl. I'll go girl. I know. Can you believe it? I know. Smell yourself. It smells like you. Girl. I didn't think you were going to care. I didn't think you were going to care. I didn't think you were going to care. I didn't. I thought you were going to be pretty cool about it. What do you think of that? Try to minimize how much hair I get on it. So that's why we got the pad. What do you think of that? It's got straps and stuff, see? I know, isn't that crazy, that thing on there? Oh, I know. That's different, huh? Well, that was different. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I know. That's not okay. That's not okay. Good girl. Good girl. I know. Good girl. You're okay. Good girl. You're okay. Good girl. I know. Can you believe this? Your rope's so new, it doesn't have the same dirt grip I get. Good girl. It's like slippery. All right. Here, what do you think? Come here. Feel it around your belly. Go that way. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, what do you think of that, huh? You can chew on it if you have to. Pay attention to me. Good girl. Okay, so got 120 or Vivian. I know. I wanted you to feel that grab you around the belly. Go ahead. Move out a little bit. There you go. Woohoo! How's that feel? Woohoo! I wanted to establish the trot because just the walk we might not have seen that. Good girl. There. Nope. Good. Move out. Good girl. Good girl. Relax. Good girl. Move out. Good girl. Good girl. As soon as she stops doing this, I'm going to stop her. But I want to see her more relaxed, forgot about it kind of trot. So I'm nagging her right now because I don't want her to stop on me because she'll get stuck up like that. So I wouldn't normally kiss constantly at her. I'm nagging her on purpose. Good. 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 I know. Does that feel funny? Does that feel funny on you? Huh? Whew. Got me a little dizzy. Good. You got it. You're right. Don't suck up on me. Good. Good girl. You're okay. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, so her mind went blank for a second there, so tried to reward her for taking her mind off of it. We didn't establish the canter cue, which will also offer this big blow up. Which I could probably establish right now because I have the forward momentum. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Good girl. You're doing really good. I know you don't think so. I know. Shake it off. I know. Can you believe it? Come here, sweetie. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. I like that she's learning the. I'm just testing it. Here. Here. Good girl. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do your bad side. Ready? Nope, nope, wrong answer. Wrong answer. There you go. So I don't want the trot, so I'm gonna stop the trot, because she needs to understand it doesn't mean trot. Now I'm gonna ask her trot. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She's like, why do you keep trying to get me to hit that pile? Nope, wrong answer. No reason for high speed. There you go. Yep, you're right. Good girl. Starting to ask questions. It's nice. Let's see. Nice. I'm asking her to walk, but I love that she sucked up to a nice little jog. Good girl. Good girl. She's asking questions, and I'm okay with that. She's not being bad. So I'm going to ask her for that walk one more time. So I'm telling you now, she's going to offer me that again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask her to trot before she offers it. So like she's going to offer it again, I'm going to tell her right now. So I can make her right. But did you see she was going to do it anyway? So instead of making her wrong for the offer, I made her right for it. Yep, because she was already going to offer it. So, and if that's what you want to refine it to eventually anyway. So again, if she's going to break to the walk, I'm just going to one kiss her up. If she already breaks to the walk, then it's 2 kisses again. So she learns the command is. So I'm going to ask her to walk again. What a good girl. I'm going to ask her to yield. What a good girl. She's smart. You should be a proud mommy right now. So, since I introduced the canter the other way and I wanted her to ball up and get used to that pinch around the belly, go over there, girls, and stay there. I'll introduce it in this direction too, which will probably be a little more explosive because this is her sour side. Good. So I'm going to ask her for the trot. Good. And I'm going to ask her for the canter. She's cross-firing. I was hoping she'd get herself straight. Good girl. And now ask her to trot. Good. Now ask her to walk. 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 Nice girl. Ask her to trot. Good. Ask her to walk. Good. Ask her to trot. Good. Ask her to canter. Good. She's cross-firing. Ask her to trot. She fixed herself by tripping. Trot. Good. Ask her to walk. Keep walking. Ask her to yield. Good girl. And honestly, I would quit with her there only because she did so much and accepted so much today. Good. Good girl. Gonna just redo this once or twice. I'll tell you in a second. I heard your question. Good. So I just want to get this where this isn't an issue because we want to... Oh, you're okay. You're good, you're good. Here. You're good. Vivian, hun, you're making it a little harder. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Come on. You're okay. Don't suck up. Don't suck up on me. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. You're okay. Good girl. You don't suck up. You're okay. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah. So I just want to sack this out a little bit more. So cross-firing, when a horse canters, the front leg and the hind leg move in unison. So they go like this. When they cross-fire, the back leg goes back and the front leg goes forward. And it's a balance thing. It's a youthful thing. Horses that are out of shape or out of balance or young have that happen. Sometimes they can fix themselves. Usually a buck will fix it. Or a trip in that case. A trip fixed it. Or breaking them back down to the trot and asking for the canter again. I wanted her to be right for cantering, regardless of whether or not... Crossfiring is uncomfortable, so they'll try to fix it. That's why I wanted to see how much she would try to fix it herself. Good girl. So I just want to leave her on a good note with this buckling. I'm taking it down. What a good girl. You are a good girl. I know. That was kind of bug related. I'm going to give it to you. I really do. I want to give it to you. I want to give it to you. I want to give it to you. You're a good girl, huh? So, like, she's protecting this side, which is we know is already her protective side. I'm just going to spend a little time over here, making sure I can approach that side. Maybe even redo everything just because. See if I can remember what holes I had, though. Redo it all just because. So you notice the rope is real loose. I like to teach them to ground tie when they're being tacked or anything's being done to them until they're told to move. So I give them that responsibility right away, and then I fix it as they mess it up, as opposed to controlling them, and then one day you decide to let them have it, and they're going to mess up, but they have no language. This way, I've expected it from the get-go, and the language is, you moved your feet. That's the wrong answer. So still wanting to say, don't go there. She offered to bite me before, so I'm just going to watch her. So I had done it on the wrong knot, though. It was too loose on this side. And I'm just as guilty as anybody, but truthfully, when you reach for girth, you should be standing facing this way, so you can watch those back feet and reach under like this. I am just as guilty as most people, where I'll reach under from this angle, but if you get kicked with a horse like her, who's likely to bring that foot up, you really want to practice good habits from the beginning. Good. I'm happy with you, sweetie.
Yeah, there's sometimes crazy about getting I'll see them start to like whatever side
Right, right. She's letting you know what she's got in her toolbox there. Good girl. You want to check it out? This one's going to smell like you more than that one is. Want to check it out? She's very smart. She likes having a job. Um, she definitely picked up on what I was asking for quite quickly. And because I had not taught the canter prior to right now, the reason I did was because I really do need her to feel it in the all gates, but also because I needed her to have a distraction from feeling. And the distraction became the cantering.